when I was a graduate student in philosophy at University of Hawaii in Manoa, which is in Honolulu, my first year, I was taking a class. Yeah, thank you, Dave. With this chosen G Zen priest named Carl Frogner. And Heather, I'm not sure how much you got to know Carl, but he was a real character, uh, a bit older than me. I imagine he's somewhere around Gordon Green Roshi's age, and just had some really interesting conversations with him. And the graduate program was a program in Asian philosophy, and I knew nothing about Zen at the time. I didn't even know it was a form of Buddhism, but he was always talking about Zen in class. So I got interested in this thing called Zen, and he said, "Oh, you know what? Why don't you come sit with us?" So we would sit in the lounge. We had a student lounge, and we would sit at 7 in the morning twice a week. And I thought, okay, this is interesting. I'm not sure I'm quite getting it. I had practiced other styles of meditation before, and I was like, I don't know if I'm quite getting this, but it's interesting. And then there was a once or twice a week, there was like an early evening class led by Carl Frogner and Gordon Green. And it was Hojo and Zazen. Hojo is an art form with the bukto, that heavy wooden sword. And was doing that for a few months. And then finally I said, okay. Well, they invited me up to come to Kalihi, to the temple there. So I did. And wow, it was like a whole nother level. And it was something I was like, wow, I've not experienced anything like this. I don't know what just happened. I don't know if I liked it or I didn't like it. And then Gordon Green dropped me off back at the campus. And at that time, I was 28. I was riding a skateboard. I rode a skateboard to campus and back. He dropped me off on campus. And I remember riding my skateboard down this back road through the campus. And I could never get down that road because it got too steep. And I remember I just started riding. I was like, wow, this feels pretty good. And I had this very clear sensation of everything dropping into my feet, into the board, and into the wheels of the skateboard. And I thought, I was a bad skateboarder. I was not a good skateboarder. I thought, wow, I have never had this sense of dropping into my body like this. Nothing like this ever before. And I thought this is a form of spirituality that is totally different from other forms of meditation and spiritual practice I was familiar with at that time. So that was my first real that I feel like at that moment I really got a taste of what this Zen training was about, and then it went from there.